Okay, we're caught up in traffic here, so what a lovely place to make a video because you got a nice view of the Cotai Strip. There's some kind of high, it's like an ecological zone right there as well, so that's going to block the view a little bit, but we're going to be going so slow that we can actually capture the Cotai Strip. And I probably won't film the whole time. I'll show you exactly what's happening here, but we're merging on this other traffic, and you got all this construction as well. But we're going to be slowly going by Galaxy Casino and all the construction there, and we'll be able to catch that skyline a little bit too through all the construction. Okay, so stay tuned. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, I guess it gives me a little bit of time to talk a little bit about it. But yeah, right there you can see Studio City and Parisian, and then there's a bridge right there, and there's construction. I don't know what the plan is with all that construction, but I know that bridge goes to Hengqin Island, and so when all the tourists come over from mainland China, they'll be basically going right into the Strip. And that Studio City right down there, that figure 8 in the middle, that one is where the train line that goes into China will be at that location, as is the light rail transit line in Macau. So let's continue on in our traffic, and then straight ahead you can also see Hengqin. So that's that kind of future financial district. I heard that still most of the buildings are unoccupied, but they're there nonetheless. And then straight ahead is Galaxy. The lights are off right now, but we're going to get closer to that as well. And we'll turn the camera on when we get up there a little bit closer into this traffic here. Yeah, we're going to be catching up with some more traffic as well. There's just so much construction here. I don't know exactly what they're building, but I think it's going to expand the movement of all the cars, because the traffic is kind of messy, to say the least. Okay, we can't see our skyline at all now. But you can kind of see a little bit down there. You can see the Venetian and the I think that's a little bit of the basically the Galaxy is the one right there that we're going to be going by in a moment. So let's stay tuned. Okay, you can kind of see the Parisian right there, Studio City right there as well, and you can see the Galaxy Arena right there, and then the tree kind of blocks it again. There they are in the distance there. There we go, now you can see a little bit of the skyline. The funny thing is, if we were over on the Hengqin China side, you'd have a pretty good view of it. The Hengqin China side, that's all of our traffic right there. The Hengqin China side is on the other side, which I don't think I can really share very easily. It's over there. Yeah, I don't know what all the traffic patterns have changed, so this wasn't like this before, but now there's just tons and tons of cars. And they come around this loop and they stop all the traffic. So and it wasn't like that previously, but now it's like that all the time. There's Galaxy in the background and Galaxy in the foreground. But yeah, all this construction, we'll see what happens with all that. I guess I can never really walk by all that, so this is a good chance to see exactly what it looks like. And actually that whole slowdown is because of all the cars going around that loop. It's a roundabout. So now I can adequately see the Galaxy, and that's all under construction as well. So you see construction in the road, you see it in the Galaxy, and then up here, we're going to be back in our traffic again. At least you can kind of see the Galaxy nice and slow. And on this side is a Broadway. And that is an overpass between the two right there. You see some cars whizzing by on the right, but they're going to have to merge in a little bit. So so most people shouldn't go that direction. So anyways, that's a view of the galaxy that you probably wouldn't be able to get this if I was walking. Not quite the same way anyways. Okay, so that's the Broadway casino, which is connected to the galaxy. And we won't be able to see very well in there, or will be. But right there's a couple bars. Kind of popular with expats actually. They got live music right there under those lights. Roadhouse and Irish bar. They're the same owner though. Okay. Oh, you can see that Broadway. That's I think it's called the Raffles Hotel. That big blue. Something kind of opened recently, and it's a big major hotel. I should know the name of it. I think it's Raffles. Yeah, actually now we're going so slow. I can actually capture all this stuff. I could walk it, of course, but maybe it's not so bad being in the car. But yeah, right to the left here, you'll see. Let me roll up the window a little bit. It's a shopping arcade, Star Cotai Shopping Arcade. It has a very mainlander feel because there's a hotel right over here too. But there's also a bunch of property that they sold in that area, and there's like yachts in the back, so it's kind of for a lot of people with money, and it seems to be also kind of mainland tourists as well. So a lot of times they'll run across the street, you know, and all this traffic is here. There's we saw the road, the skyway, I guess you call, I don't know what you call that, the way that it looks over it, right? Oh, here we go. I'm just highlighting some of the side stuff real quick. There's a hotel, that dome one over there. And then of course, these other ones, that's the hotel right there, and then these ones are new condos, and those are new condos down there too. Then they kind of have all these kind of mainlander shops. The reason I call them mainlander-ish is because it's almost all Chinese characters. There's no Portuguese or English or anything like that. I think by law you're supposed to put everything in Portuguese and English, so all the stores will actually have to be registered in both languages. And they usually always put them up there, but if they don't, then it's kind of says something as well. So that's the Marina Hotel right there. And I kind of half expect to see some people running across, so they have this barrier right here, but they'll run across it anyways and climb over the fence. But obviously they need to build some bridge or something like that just to get people safely across. Because there's actually a crosswalk up here that they could do, but a lot of them you have to walk all the way down to the crosswalk or to the bridge. So anyways, I think we'll keep the camera on a little longer because maybe it's kind of interesting to see this road at night, and it's going to keep changing as well because all this construction. This is kind of interesting too, this thing called Better Life KK Supermart. That's not a Macau thing. Macau, there are usually Circle K's, but that one I'll see it in mainland China. So it's funny that that's got a real estate space right there. Okay, so now we're just kind of caught up with all this construction. We'll see what all this is in the future. Okay, we're moving again. So we'll just keep the camera on. I hope it turns out okay at nighttime. I don't know if it will or not. GoPro isn't really that great at night, but I think that maybe being in a car might be a little bit better than walking. Maybe. We'll see. So that goes to the bridge, Skyline Bridge. And we're going to be on this other roundabout with all this construction to the right. We'll see what all that comes of. There's so much traffic in these roundabouts. I kind of feel like maybe they should put stoplights instead, just to kind of it's like doesn't quite work so well anymore. Above us is the light rail transit line. And now we're going to come right into the heart of Taipa. And a light rail transit basically goes through all the casinos, but they have a station that connects with Taipa as well. They have a couple of them actually. Paycoke and then Ocean Gardens and this Jockey Club right over here. Okay. So now we're on the roundabout, and then that turns into the Skyway. So that right there is a walkable one. So if you see my videos in Taipa, which I feel like I've been filming a little bit more often recently, you'll probably see that in the other videos as well. So now you can see all the tall buildings everywhere. Central Park right there, Taipa Central Park. So yeah, so basically that's a little bit of a highlight of the Cotai Strip. You kind of got to see it a little bit from that particular road. I'll label that road accordingly. I think it was called Marginal de Flor or something like that. And now we're coming out on the other side of Taipa, and we have another roundabout, which is going to be filled with traffic, and maybe not so interesting to see more traffic yet again. So we'll turn off the camera in a moment. We'll just kind of wait until the first stop that happens, which it looks like it's going to be right here, trying to get off of this roundabout. So there you go, little driving in 6 p.m. traffic, 7 p.m. traffic in Macau. And I guess since I'm stuck, I'll roll down the window and film outside the window again. I guess with that note, we're going to end it. Maybe it's interesting to see the people, but I don't know if you can see them very well at night. And then now we're going to have the trees. So that's a good spot to end it, I believe. Let that guy go. Okay, 7 p.m. traffic. High rises everywhere in Taipa Centro. The lighting looks kind of interesting in the camera. I don't know what it's going to be like when I actually try to put it online. Here's another little bridge. All these buses lined up. It's funny that this car is going to block me now that I let him in. And now he's going to block me to get in that lane. I guess he's, looks like he wanted to go all the way across, but... Okay. I guess we're going to end it there. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.